Hello and welcome back to the Journeyman Series. We are almost at the end of this career mode. We are in it to the group stages now of the FIFA World Cup 2030. It has already got underway, but we want to jump in here and have a look at the group. So Group A has Italy, which is where Riccardo Gallo will be, and hopefully the Italians can push through and we can face them sometime before the career mode finishes. Would like another crack here at Gallo. Belgium, Venezuela and the Czech Republic are all there in Group A, and it is Italy and Belgium who have started off their campaigns well. We move into Group B, and it's France, Turkey, Colombia, and the United States. Well, the USA have been absolutely trounced by the French, 4-0 there by the looks of things. So France having a good start to their campaign as well. We move into Group C, which is where we sit with Austria. We've got Scotland, Saudi Arabia, and Uruguay to contend with. Not sure what Scotland or Saudi Arabia are going to throw at us at this stage of a career mode. You'd assume Uruguay would be fairly strong. But looking at our Austrian squad, you'd assume that we'd be able to go through in this group quite comfortably if we play our cards right. Moving into Group D, it is Argentina, the Netherlands, Hungary, and New Zealand. So, well, you'd assume that that one would be Argentina and the Netherlands, but you never know. Hungary or the Kiwis could get up and cause an upset. In Group E, it is England, Finland, Sweden, and Egypt. This should be a fairly interesting group as well. You know that England will be fairly competitive with all of their younger players coming through at this stage of a career mode. Sweden could have some interesting players floating around, and Egypt and Finland, well, we don't know what they're capable of. Group F consists of Germany, Denmark, Canada, and South Africa. So, well, I don't know. There's some big teams and some small countries, but sometimes these small countries really get stuck in and find a way to win some games. Group G has Spain, Ireland, Australia, and the Ivory Coast. Now, we obviously started with Shamrock in Ireland. We scouted there for a full season or two, so they might have some of those young lads coming through. The likes of O'Connor could be called up for Ireland. We'll have to wait and see how they go in Group G. Group H is Brazil, Portugal, Greece, and Cameroon. That could be a fairly competitive group. We'll have to wait and see what happens there, and that is it. So, interestingly enough, there is no Norway, even though we scouted there for a fair amount of time. Belgium there in Group A should have a few players floating around. Obviously, the Germans and the Netherlands as well are players that we've really scouted through this career mode. But we're obviously fully concentrating here on Austria, should I say. And, well, let's see if we can push them through to the final stages and try and win Austria a World Cup to close out this Journeyman career mode. Let's get into this group stage. Let's do it, boys. So this is how our squad is looking. These are the players that I have picked for this World Cup campaign. Gruber still the captain up front. Azinga in the centre forward role. We've gone with Damara on the left-hand side. He's got some good pace about him and some definite technical attributes there. 95 finishing as well. The left-hand side, speedster, dribbler, and crosser, which means that I've moved Jungbao across to the right-hand side. Just because he's got a left foot, I want to see him cut back and see if we can get some crosses in and utilise him a little bit better. We'll see how that plays out. Deisenberger, we know what he is capable of and has progressed nicely in this career mode. Along with Matthias Pichler, the central defensive midfielder. Tackling and strength are his specialities, and he really digs in. Then across the back line, well, we know Clemens Lanner. We've had him for a considerable amount of time, up to a 92 overall. Schuster, 6'7", a huge force to be reckoned with at 88 overall. Partners up with Pichler, the younger brother, at 6'6". The 5-star weak foot, and just an absolute mountain as well. Then we have a new lad here in Damara, who we brought through from Borussia Mönchengladbach. 86 overall now, and looks to be the starting left back with a 5-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot, high defensive work rate, good tackling. We move to the bench, and we've got some new lads floating around. We've got Huber, who we have seen in a few campaigns with 99 acceleration. Generally bring him in on a wing. Meyer, Strabringer, we know who he is. Bindham has come through from Borussia Mönchengladbach as well, so a little bit more backup there in the centre midfield area. We then have Meyer, who is a 90, so higher than Gruber, but I just feel Gruber's still a little bit better on the ball. Meyer can be a super sub. Meyer is the goalkeeper. Zorna, I'm not sure if we've seen this lad in action. Some good technical abilities. can play striker as well if needed, only 5'7". And then the reserves, we've got Schuster, Jungbao's younger brother, Deisenberger's younger brother, Baumgartner, and Winkler. So that is our squad. That's probably what we're going to have to go through for this last World Cup. Let's get into the action in this group stage and see if we can push the boys through to the full knockout rounds. Okay, here we go into the group stages, and the first team, the first country we'll be taking on will be Saudi Arabia, newly imported into FIFA 18, and we'll get an opportunity here to take them on. Not sure of the calibre of their team, but obviously they've done enough to push through here to the group rounds of the World Cup. But you feel that this Austrian side that we've put together over, 12 seasons should be ready to take on the world. And hopefully we can lift that final trophy with Davide Lombardi. He's got a lot in that cabinet, a lot of titles from around the world, a lot of trophies from cup competitions. He's got himself the Confed Cup here with Austria. He's got himself a Champions League title now. And we'll be looking to get this final piece of the puzzle, and that is the World Cup. We'll just come straight through the formalities. No one cares about those anymore. Let's get into the gameplay. There's Deisenberger. Tries to take his man on. Slips it forward. Damara somehow breaks the line. Damara, that is well off target. There's the ball forward, and it's a Zinga now. He's looking for a big campaign. Works his way forward. Passes it off. Gruber gets in. There he is, Bernhard Gruber. Yippee-ki-yay, we get our first goal in the 13th minute. And it's the captain and a Zinga combining to give Austria the lead. Hit them on the counter, found enough space. Gruber left unmarked, and simple finish there for the Austrian captain. And it's 1-0. Gets in. There's Deisenberger. Turns his man. Picked off. Jungbauer brings this one into the back post. The Zinga gets a piece of it. But, Sulemiani. Isn't he at Shamrock? He might be one of the goalkeepers that we did pick up. Here's the Zinga. That could be the full reason why Saudi have got through. If Sulemiani is that goalkeeper that I'm thinking about. Bernhard Gruber. Oh, it's a lovely ball. Jungbauer, 2-0. Austria absolutely running riot here. That was some scintillating football from the Austrians. Absolute apple strudel football. And 2-0 inside 20 minutes. And the Saudis don't know what's hit them. What a fucking manoeuvre that is from Gruber. Jungbauer coming in on the right-hand side, not something that he's normally comfortable with. He gets onto that right boot, slams it past Sulemiani, and it is 2-0 to the Austrians. Davide looks pretty happy about that one. Here's Jungbauer. Works his way down the line and just slides past the defence like they're not even there. Can he get a cross in here, though? He does. Gruber! Oh, what a save from Sulemiani. That was scintillating from the Saudi keeper. Jungbauer down the line, wants Bernhard Gruber. Yippee-ki-yay coming into half-time. Bernhard Gruber cuts back, slips it off. Lovely play. Deisenberger, good save from Sulemiani. And there will be a corner here for the Austrians on the cusp of half-time. He's made 6 saves so far. This one's deep into the box. Schuster gets up. It's cleared away. There is half-time. A blistering start from the Austrians, and it's 2-0. Deisenberger plays this one forward. Here's Bernhard Gruber. Really creating here, Bernhard. Deisenberger slips it back forward. Damara! Oh, what football from Austria! And it's young Damara getting the goal, probably his first. He's got number 19 on, still got a tucked-in shirt. So unfortunately, we haven't been able to make any changes here, but he has finished that one exquisitely. You've seen his finishing stats at the start of the video, and that was all class there from the Austrians. It's 3-0. Saudi are on the guillotine, ready to be racked. Well, 3 changes. Walter Meyer, Bindhammer and Strabringer check in for the Damara brothers and Deisenberger. And let's see if we can finish this game off. 20 minutes to go. Meyer in on a wing. Jungbauer. Strabringer. Zinga. Oh, a Zinga. Lovely touch, but couldn't get a right strike on it. There's Walter Meyer. We know that this lad has got pace for days. And burn off his man. Slips it forward here for Gruber. Quick touch on. A Zinga picked off Gruber again. Just dragged it back. Finds Clemens Lehner off to Bindhammer. Slips it out wide now for Strabringer. Can we get a fourth on the board? Here is Bindhammer. Can he find a pass inside? He did try, but he's almost in between two players. Fischler gets up. Bindhammer gets the touch now. Here is Walter Meyer. He'll slip one forward for a zinger. Back inside for Meyer. Can he set something up here? Uses his pace to his skills, to his ability. Finds Bindhammer. He works his way inside, but picked off by Abdel. And it's a throw-in for the Austrians. Bindhammer, quick ball inside. Here is Meyer. Here is the cross. Here is the header. No, it picked off. Does well. Gets around his man. Tries to take a strike, but it was blocked. And that should be about the final play of the game. A good performance here from the Austrians. 3-0, getting the job done. Fischler trying to get involved here on the final whistle. Oh, that's a rash challenge. Just be careful. We don't want any red cards. And as we just await this final whistle here in the first game of our group stage. And there it is. A comprehensive 3-0 victory to Austria. Let's move on to game number 2. Well, 11 shots to 2. We knew that the Austrians would be strong in this performance. Wrong screen, DK. Let's have a look at the player rating. It is Jungbao. We moved him across to the left when Walter Meyer checked in. He gets a 9.4 man of the match. Gruber a 9.4 as well. And just a solid team performance there from the Austrians. Okay, game number 2 of the group stages. It's Uruguay and Austria. This should be our strongest challenge, you'd feel, in our group. The Uruguayans definitely had some big players at the early stages of career mode, and their regens would probably be floating around by now. But let's just jump straight into it. No changes to the Austrian side. You don't want to change a winning formula. Let's do this and see if we can just decimate this competition.
Clear corner.
Well, it is a corner here for the Uruguayans. They've come out and looked quite attacking. There's the strike. It's over the top. And is that another corner? Yes, it is. Well, the Cheeseburger's going to have to be ready on this account by the looks of things. And he makes a good save. Oh, Berger! Oh, no! Is he onside? Is he offside? That is the question. He has been called offside. Well, Uruguay have come out with some absolute intent here. They've pushed through, and luckily enough, it's an offside call. It could have been one down. Oh, Berger keeping us in the game here at the moment. Uruguay are threatening. They've got some fantastic South American flair going on here in this game. There's the head up, and Zingy gets out, clears it away, allows us to reset at the back. Bernhard Gruber, can he create something here? No, picked off at the pass. And here come the Uruguayans again. Schuster, he's been done. Here's the strike, and it's 1-0 to Uruguay. Oh, they've looked threatening, and finally all that hard work pays off for them. An absolute rocket into the top left corner. No chance for the Cheeseburger on that one. 18 minutes gone. It's been all Uruguay. And, well, I have no idea who's sitting in this team, but that was some fantastic football. Just a shit touch from Schuster, opens it up, and bang, pulls the trigger. Thank you very much for coming. You probably deserve a goal. You get one here. It's 1-0 to the Uruguayans. Eisenberger, poor touch. Fischler lays it off to the young Dammerer. And he gets picked off as well. Uruguay right on top here. It's going to be up to Fischler to get back. Absolutely done like a dinner. And that was some good work there from the left-back Dammerer. Oh, and here we go. Young Dammerer works his way up the line. He'll slip this one forward for Yippee-ki-yay. Bernhard Gruber turns his man perfectly. Works his way into the space. Bernhard Gruber! He's missed. Zinga. Plays this one forward. Here's Eisenberger. Oh, levelled. What? No free kick for that one. Oh, my days. Well, Dicey gets back in. He's a fighter. Works his way forward here. Slips it off. He's got Dammerer. Oh, great save. Well, the Austrians need to get into this game now. Jungbauer is going to deliver this one deep. Looks for some tall timber. Fischler still with an injury. Finds Eisenberger. Tries some trickery to get past, but he's caught out. Here's Arias. Fischler still making challenges. Injured and all. Plays it back to Schuster. Schuster finds Big Fischler. Here's a zinger. Lays it off now for Eisenberger. He'll play it forward now for Bernhard Gruber. Gruber, the captain, works his way forward. Picked off. And throw in for the Austrians. Jungbauer needs to get into this game. Here's Deisenberger. Plays it back now for Pichler, who has seemed to recover. Here's Azinga. We're looking for something from him. That was a lovely touch. Can he get this ball forward? He can. Gruber lays it off. Azinga! Yes! Come on! Austria back into the game. And Azinga puts his mark on this campaign. He started that one off with a lovely turn. Slipped it off to Gruber, who obliged the run. And Azinga puts it in the back of the net off the sidebar. That is the finish we needed. We're back in the game. It's 1-1. Oh, Jungbauer uses his pace. Flies through. Still going. Can he create something here? Cuts back. Brings it inside. Wants Gruber. Picked off. Who's going to get the ball? Bentancur. Oh, Berger. Great save. The cheese is up big today. We need these saves. The Uruguayans have come out with some venom and intent, which I was just definitely not looking at. Jungbauer just clears that one away. Damara, that's a lovely ball through. Gruber lays this one off. Azinga pushes his way forward. Still comes Azinga. Needs to lay it through. Bernhard Gruber. Oh, it's custard. Absolute custard. On the cusp of half time, that would have been a cracking goal. And there is the whistle. Tied up at 1-1. Well, it's an early corner here in the second half for the Uruguayans. Deep into the box. Cheeseburger with a big punch. And they come again. Oh, Azinga just strips him, but he can't take the ball with him. Jungbauer gets the touch. Deisenberger can't come through. We'll have to be careful here. They're coming on the counter. Here's Castro. Oh, big challenge from Shu. Huge boot laid out. And a little bit of more pressure here from the Uruguayans, but we've got the throw in. Here's Jungbauer. Azinga back to Jungbauer. He sets something up. Brings it inside. Deisenberger. That was a poor pass. No one really there. Here comes Uruguay through Ailman. He's got a man on his ass, and that is Jungbauer, but he gets it away for Castro. Damara, big challenge. Finds young Damara. No, picked off again. Big Pish gets involved. Here's Clemens Lenner. He'll take this one out wide. Gets the run here from Mini Pish. Inside for Azinga. Off to Bernhard Gruber. Back to Mini Pichler. He needs to feed this one forward. Bernhard Gruber into the box. Can he set something up here? Bernhard Gruber gets the strike. It's a good save. And a corner here for the Austrians. Jungbauer whipped this one in. Looks for some tall timber. Schuster gets the touch, but straight at the keeper. Oh, played through. Castro gets past. It's 2-0 to Uruguay. 2-1, should I say. 68 minutes gone. Well, Uruguay getting on top once again. And we're going to have to really go for it here now. With some suspect defensive work. It looked like it was Big Pish. Put the tackle in, didn't take the ball. And, well, the man was not marked coming through. And gets a simple finish past Cheeseburger. It's 2-1. Well, we'll make our 3 changes. And Meyer and Huber, the strikers, coming in on the wings. Binhammer into the midfield. Let's get some pace. Let's get some aggression. Let's get back into this game. Still comes inside. Slips it in for Gruber. Oh, my days. That is a brilliant save. Here's Huber. Lad's got pace for days. Works his way forward. Has he got a cross into the box? He does. Oh, Azinga! Come on, son! Fucking get in, Austria! What a ball inside, and it's Azinga again. He's been quiet in the last few games of the campaign, but when it matters most, he shows up and finds the back of the net. Gets in. 2-2. We equalise. It's Huber with the cross. And just look at Azinga's work rate. In, out, and off the sidebar. It's 2-2. Get in, son. Oh, Clemens Lenner. And here we go on the counter. Walter Meyer. Last chance saloon to try and get a victory here. Meyer works his way forward. Can he cut back? He can. Works his way inside. Tries to chip the keeper. Oh my days, Walter Meyer. And we get a corner here and an opportunity. No, it's a poor one. An easy save, and that'll probably be a draw in this game. It's a 2-2 draw, a heart-full contest, and not what we were expecting. Well, 14 shots to 9, 17 tackles. It was a tough game there for the Austrians. Azinga with a 9, Gruber with a 9, and well, scenes if we get not through here. But we've got another game to go. Time for the third group game here, and this time we have Scotland. We're at the Estadio de las Artes, and we've gone with a rotation side just to freshen the boys up. I think we should be through. I'm not sure if there's 3 games or 6 games. From memory, it's only 3 games in this group competition, so we should be through if we can get a victory here over Scotland. We are top of our group at the moment, but it is all tied up with Uruguay, so need a big performance here from the lads, but that's not to say that these sort of reserves players can't get the job done here today. Big Pichler will be the captain at centre-back, but everyone else has been replaced, except for obviously the cheeseburger. Walter Meyer will start up front for us here today. So some new faces around the club, or around the campaign. And let's see if we can get a victory here over the Scots. Winkler. Hoover starting on a wing. This is young Schuster. Plays it forward. Here is Walter Meyer. Tries to use his pace. Oh no. Down and injured in his first start, Walter Meyer. That is not good news. Oh my days. The Scots draw first blood. We might be in a little bit of trouble. We've underestimated, not too sure. This is an inexperienced backline here for Austria. And that has left the cheeseburger exposed. Henderson just pops it past. And that is young Meyer, the centre-back, partnering up with Pichler. But, okay, 1-0 down. And Walter Meyer looks like he's got himself an injury. We're going to have to work hard to get back into this game. Hoover. Oh, Scotland absolutely ripping us apart here. Well, we've underestimated trying to freshen this team up for the secondary part of this campaign, but Scotland right on top, 15 minutes gone, they're 2-0 up. Well, it was Big Pish turned inside out, no real help there for him, and Cheese has been beaten again. Oh, what is going on here? Definitely underestimated Scotland here. 2-0. From Strabringer. Hammer. Winkler. Hoover. Plays it forward. Here's Walter Meyer. Plays it off. Hoover. Walter Meyer. There we go. Finding back and getting one on here against the Scots. 2-1. Walter Meyer getting us the goal. Well, a little bit of misfortune there for the Scotland defence. Meyer slipped it in. Hoover got a touch. It was pretty poor strike, but Walter Meyer swoops in like a seagull on a hot chip and slips it through the keeper's legs to make it 2-1. Brings it inside. Oh, Winkler. Oh, great save from Tierney. Moving corner here for the Austrians, trying to work their way back into this game. Meyer. Schuster. Oh, get in, son. Well, it's young Schuster, not big Schuster. A little shoe getting a goal here. He's the right back today. 80 overall rated, gets the finish, and we're right back in the game. Goal fest here in this one. It is 2-2. Good touch on Deisenberger. This is little Deisenberger. Works his way forward, but just doesn't have the skill of his older brother. And there it is, half time. Well, we find our way back in. It's 2-2. Little Jungbao works his way forward. Has to take this one out wide. He'll slip it back inside now. Meyer. Deisenberger. Tierney with a save. Well, let's make our changes. It's Zollner, Tobias Deisenberger, and Baumgartner checking in. So the old man Deisenberger back into the midfield. And a good chance here to see Baumgartner and Zollner in action. 18 minutes to go. Looking for a victory. It's a corner for the Scots, though. And then it goes. And Meyer gets up and does well. And here is Deisenberger. Dreams his way down the line and gets this ball through. Here is Meyer. Oh, good save. There's Zollner with fresh legs. Drives his way forward. Oh, just bumped off it. Still fights his way in. Trying to slip one through. Picked off. Here comes the Scots again. Closing in on that final whistle. It's end-to-end football from both teams. Needs to get a tackle in here. Tackle is missed. Here they come again, the Scots through Jones. Plays it forward. He's got his man. Oh, just wide. Well, there is the whistle. It's a 2-2 draw, but hopefully that's enough to see us through. Well, we only had the 7 shots, 18 tackles. The Scots really came at us and they got the 2 goals early. Thankfully enough, we get back into the game. And it's Schuster, the right back, with a 9.0 man of the match. So we move through to the knockout rounds now. Let's have a look at how the teams got through. Belgium went through top of their group. They didn't lose a game with 7 points. Italy scrapes through, so that's good news there for Ricky Ricardo Gallo. In Group B, it's France and Colombia going through on goal difference over Turkey. The USA have been absolutely belted. In Group C, Austria goes through top of their group, undefeated with the 2 draws, 5 points. Uruguay get through on goal difference over Saudi Arabia and Scotland, bottom of their group. Group D, it is the Netherlands, 3 wins, undefeated, 9 points, looking like an informed team, only conceding 1 goal. And Argentina go through there in second place. Hungary and New Zealand out of the competition. Group E, it is England and Sweden going through. England undefeated, 7-4, 3 against. So that is good to see for English fans. Germany goes through undefeated as well with 9 points. Stingel must be in some form there. They haven't conceded a goal. Denmark go through with 6 points. Canada picked themselves up. Got themselves a victory here. And South Africa have absolutely been pantsed. Group G, it is Spain, 10-4-2 against. Whoa, that is a performance and a half. And the Ivory Coast go through there in second place. Ireland and Australia have been absolutely dominated. Group H, well, interestingly enough, it's Cameroon, Portugal going through on goal difference, Brazil not making it through to the round of 16, and the Greeks are knocked out. So, who are we playing in the round of 16? That is the question on everyone's lips. We've drawn Argentina. Okay, so that should be another tough encounter here. 4 games to go probably in this career mode if we can push through to this final. Some interesting encounters. I'd like to see Italy get over France. It would be lovely to see an Austrian and Italian World Cup final. That would really cap off this career mode. But we'll see how we go. That will be in the next episode. We will push through the next 3 games if we can. And then hopefully we will wrap things up with a World Cup final game for you. But thanks very much for tuning into the Journeyman today. Not long now until this one comes up to a close. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. I'm Aspiring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. And you have a good one.